Okay, in this video, I wanted to share my recent experience that was in the guided meditations from the Monroe Institute. I want to talk about it also because our spiritual development affects what's going on outside of us on a small scale and big scale. And I never before felt it as strongly as I do now. So what was the experience? I will run into some issues with conveying with words what it was and how it was. But there was a lesson that I think can be universal for all of us. So through the process, through the different meditations, you are moving from focus 10, focus 12, focus 15, and I think focus 21. I'm not there yet. But every single time you have to focus more to expand your consciousness more, to expand your awareness more. Me to tears, and how often do we cry in meditation? I experienced separation into three, and I couldn't make sense of it. I didn't know what it was because I couldn't name it. And then I realized, oh, body, mind, and spirit. But it's one thing to talk about body, mind, and spirit, triad, and it's another thing to experience it. And I realized that there are some parts of me that are custodians to other parts of me. So my mind and my body has responsibility to the soul. The mind and body creates experiences in this life, goes through experiences, and has to use the experiences as lessons and learn something, because through this our soul evolves. But the soul was kind of this overarching presence above everything. And I also understood my responsibility to take care for this body. And somehow the soul had something to do with taking care of the body I have now, because the body is the vehicle for spiritual growth. There was, so it all had to happen in beyond time. The instructions were clear: go beyond time. And the next thing that was huge was I experienced the continuity of my existence. And it felt like this life is nothing. It's a blink of an eye, and the continuity of my existence was way beyond anything I could imagine. So we can understand, we can talk about the soul having no beginning and no end. But when you experience it, it's so amazing. I am the custodian of this body and mind, and at the same time, in this body and mind, I have the responsibility to my soul. And the continuity of my existence brought me to tears, because I saw that I don't have to worry about the small stuff. Of course, in daily life, I do. And it's good to revisit that perspective often, to release the drama, to feel more free, and to make better choices, hopefully. Then whatever happened next was really beautiful. I was experiencing and moving through the fields of light, color, and something that I would call mathematics, because everything was so precise. Nothing was random. The fields were collapsing and raising, collapsing and raising. And I could move through them and open up more fields. I understood that we need to talk to our body, to ourselves, because we are estranged from our bodies. We have this thinking heads, and then there is the rest of us. So it's good to bring it all together and start talking to ourselves on the cellular level. So thank you for listening. I don't know if it made any sense, but it was the experience. If you are not experiencing much in your meditations, maybe you can change the intention you have for yourself for the meditations. Sometimes I go to sitting meditation without guided meditations, just with the intention, just with one question, and that alone creates a shift in how I experience it. Thank you for listening.